Hi guys, this is Vince and welcome back to my channel. Today we are in Perfect Day, Coco Cay.
Perfect Day in Coco Cay.
Yes sir, this is one of the islands in the Bahamas privately owned by Royal Caribbean International. And today we have a very special guest. Sir, what's your name and where are you from?
I like that, very special guest.
Very
That's
special
really
guest,
true.
yes you are, yes.
Yeah,
What's your name sir and where are you from?
I'm from Philippines, islands of Philippines.
Ah.
One of the islands.
And your name is?
I'm Juanito.
Juanito, okay. Juanito, it's nice to meet you sir. And Juanito,
Nice meeting you, because we always meet. Yes.
so Juanito, what exactly do you do on board or what's your position on board?
Oh. Basically, I'm the one taking care of the video and all the TV content that you saw every time you open your door when you get on board the ship.
So you are the what's the position exactly?
Company call it the broadcast.
So you're
For my position, I'm doing the head broadcast position,
the head broadcast.
because there's we are in a bigger ship. There's four in the team, or five. For this kind of ship, for Radiance, it's only two: broadcast tech or entertainment media specialist, and then the digital content specialist.
So basically, you
three of
guys,
us.
whenever there's activity, you take video of these activities and then you show it on the guest channel
Yeah.
on the TV.
Yes.
Okay. Do you
And
remember?
I have a guy also working on video shooting and do the editing for the event.
I see. Okay. So you basically manage the broadcast team.
Yes.
Okay, that's nice. Do you remember how you apply on board cruise ships? Did you apply online or you apply in an agency in the Philippines? How does it work?
Long time ago.
So
You need to go to the agency.
which is what's the name of the agency?
There is two agency before that. One is the CF Sharp.
CF
During my time, CF Sharp, and then it become PTC.
PTC.
Yeah.
But right now
Everybody knows it. CF Sharp and then
PTC.
PTC.
But right now I believe since we have the RCL Manila, so
Yes.
people can apply.
That's the very latest now.
Latest now,
We
yeah,
don't
okay.
talk to the crewing manager anymore, because we are now talking to the internet or the Wi-Fi, because they have this C track.
The C-Track, yeah.
Yes.
This is the online application form. It's
Yes.
like the
We're
carrier
not
tracking
connected
system
to
to PTC or CF Sharp.
Yeah, but basically we don't talk to person crewing manager anymore. All we need to do now is to complete our data and upload it to
To C-Track.
C track.
Yeah. So guys, C-Track is the carrier tracking system for the crew members. If you want to apply for Royal, all you have to do is to create an account in C-Track, upload your resume, and somebody will call you or email you that you have the interview. But Sir Juanito, on that time, before you applied on board cruise ships, do you have the experience, or what exactly are the requirements or the experience needed before you can apply to this position as a head broadcast technician? Do you have experience?
My experience started from TV and radio. So when I start applying for the job, of course I don't have cruise ship experience. So I just use my broadcasting experience to apply for the job. So at first you will be denied for the application when you
Okay.
try to apply, because you don't have ship experience or you don't have training to work on a cruise ship, because my experience is different to those people who actually have experience working in a ship already, or trained to work in the ship. My experience, just because I work in broadcasting, so my time is from this company and other company. During my time, broadcasting position is not offered. It's not offered to to the other country, most of the time is offered to let's say you have like Australia, Canada, US, and other country. But after a while, they start hiring people from different country. It become international. I believe that's why it's because Royal Caribbean is international.
So you have like how long you've been working into the broadcasting company in the Philippines? So you work in a broadcasting company in the Philippines?
I think it's already like nearly 8 years before I
8
start
years.
working. I start applying for a job in a cruise ship.
That's nice. That's a very very long time. And what make you think, or what makes you decide to work on cruise ships, since you already have a lot of experience inland in the Philippines? So why switch to cruise ships?
Actually, it's not a switch intentionally. It's not. It's just how you see it. It's how you think what gonna be your plus 10 years if you wanna move on to another direction. So that's how I start thinking that I think it's already 8 years now working in land base. So I think I'm gonna start thinking of a new direction instead of staying on the land base. So that's why I say it's how you see it. If applying for a job in a cruise ship it will be beneficial, then I'm kind of thinking, yeah, maybe it will be a good chance for me. So I start doing it.
And how long you been working on board?
It's now, I didn't even think about it, but then when I count it after a while, it become nearly 20 years now.
20 years already. So for sure you like it here on board compared to land.
Yes, now.
So what are the difference, or what are the advantages, or what are the benefits of working in the cruise ships than working in land? So what are the perks and the benefits and the features, or what made you stay for 20 years on cruise ships?
There's so many answers for that. But to be exact, it benefits you financially. That's how that's how you're gonna start with all the answer that you have in your brain.
Financially,
Because it's
are you, let's say, is it like times 2, times 3, or times 5?
Because as soon as you get on board, the thing that you have already in your mind is gonna be a different salary at the end of the month. So I mean that's not exactly what you expecting, but once you get your salary, it becomes different.
So it's much more better compared to the salary in the Philippines.
Yeah, even you're trying to kind of like you apply for a simple job, but then when you get on board, it's a big difference.
Okay. So aside from the salary, what other benefits or perks that made you stay on board for that long, for 20 years?
So when you get on board, you're not really expecting that you're gonna see other places. Like you never think that you're going to Australia or US, part of Canada or other place in the world that you think that is beautiful to see when you are doing a job land based. But then when you get on board, you kind of like, or you will be surprised the next day you're going to see
The different places.
Yeah, you're going
will
to
meet different
see
people.
Yeah, you're going to see, let's say Miami. You're going to Miami, before you only see Miami when you watch a movie.
And we are traveling for free, right?
Traveling for free, yeah.
Yes.
During that time when you're trying to apply for a job, you are not really concerned about seeing those places, but then it's part of your job.
Yeah.
It become part of your job now.
That's one good perks actually, to travel around the world. Now, let me ask you this, Mr. Juanito. Since you've been here for 20 years already, any advice to people who wants to apply to your position? Do you have any advice to our aspiring seafarers? What information
Advice?
you can share to them? Or
Like I said the very first time, it's how you see it. Because if you think that you will be more active to continue your job in the ship, then that is good. But some people think that when they arrive in the ship and when they feel some kind of pressure in their job, they're not there yet. So they need to understand that this is a job that other people cannot get. But once you get to that job in a cruise ship, it's gonna be a different. Let's say, to be exact, let's say we mentioned about financial, right? And then the job that you do on the ship and the job that you do on the land base. There's so many different part of your life or part of your day when you start working. Here on the ship, you just get up, go to the crew mess, and you have the food already there.
So everything here is free. Accommodation, the food, everything is provided by the company, right? You don't have to pay.
Yes, it is provided by the company. So that's why you're gonna continue thinking, what's the difference when you're working in the land base? You're gonna go to your work, but then you need to travel.
You have to travel,
right?
You will experience traffic for sure.
Everything.
Right here on board, you wake up, you wash your face, in 5 minutes you're already in your workplace.
Yeah. So it's very hard to compare your job from your previous job. That's why when you get on board and then you kind of like complain or say something about what you are not getting and what is this and what is that, it's how you see it. So you need to treasure what you got now compared to the one that you have before. It's a very different opportunity that because everybody want to apply for a job in the cruise ship. Some of them lucky, some of them still trying. So once you get here, you consider yourself as one of the
luckiest.
Maybe 100 people applying for your job, and you are one of the lucky because you never know who is more than qualified compared to yourself. Maybe you think you're more than qualified, but there's one more, much better or much qualified compared. So you need to
be grateful.
Yeah, you need to enjoy it or kind of like start liking
whatever you do.
Yeah, what you got now.
What you have. Yeah.
This is what I said.
That's a good
this
lesson
is how you
for
see
life.
it.
Yeah.
This is how you see it. You cannot just say no, I don't like this anymore. But you need to see it in a more progressive or in a positive way so that you will enjoy it more.
Nice. Okay. In your time, since you've been working in the Royal for 20 years, do you remember if on your first contract, do you remember if you have to pay for your flight tickets, hotel, documents, or everything is paid for by the company?
Luckily, I never experienced any kind of
fees.
You need to pay for this kind of flight ticket.
No, so
just because of my position, I do understand that other position you need to pay for your plane ticket and the hotel.
So when you started, you have this job already, or you started from somewhere?
Part of that is it become because it's technical. It's part of entertainment. So I started as a audiovisual technician. So
on board, audiovisual technician.
Yeah. So I didn't start as a waiter or some other position or housekeeping, because I know some other position you need to pay for your ticket. I think that's how the company classify the position. So that's why from my position as part of the entertainment or cruise division, they take care of my plane ticket and the hotel stay. So that's why
even the documents on the medical also paid for by the company. The visa is also paid for.
Yes.
So you have to pay first when you process the documents. You pay first in the Philippines, and then when you got on board, they will reimburse the fee, right?
In some department. From my side, I didn't do any reimbursement.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. All right. So since you've been working on board for 20 years, what is the biggest challenge working here? Probably because you're working abroad, do you miss your family home, or is that a challenge, or how do you feel about that? because of course, if our followers, our aspiring seafarers, if they want to apply, they need to know this challenge, because they will be working for, how long is the contract? 6 to 8 months, right?
6 to, yeah.
So they will be far from their families and friends for that long, for 6 to 8 months. So is that big challenge for you, or how did you cope to these challenges?
The honest answer for that is because it's family, right? It's still a family. So every time you think of your family, of course you always wanted to be with them. You know, especially on a special occasion, birthday of your son or your daughter, or a celebration.
So how does it feel? Because
Holiday.
you're not there with them. So
Yeah,
and how do you how do you adjust to that?
I think my experience changed every 5 or 10 years, every because it goes with the technology now. Long time ago, you become happy once you receive a letter.
A letter.
Yeah.
But now you can talk to them by
Yeah, my time I received letter, postcard, and then telephone. You started using
the
the
codes.
phone card.
Yeah, the phone card.
And then you get cell phone. Before it doesn't look like this. Before it's only the phone that you can dial and make a call, and then you don't have a video call before. Now it changed.
So it's really easy to connect with them.
Yeah.
So okay.
But still, you still want to be there for them.
Of course, for sure.
If something very important happen, especially sometime for a graduation or special moment for your family that you really want to be there.
But anyway,
that's
the
how-
family is the reason why we are working abroad, right? So they are our motivation. So we're working here because of them. It's
Yeah.
for the greater good of the family, for
It's
the
not
benefit.
just a sacrificial thing, but it is a commitment that you always wanted to continue, or because everybody who work in the ship they have the dream, and if you want to continue or you want to pursue this dream, you want to keep working on it.
That's
Even you did not succeed the first time. You're gonna keep trying. You're gonna keep continue doing it, because that's how you're gonna pursue your dreams.
Okay, nice. That's nice. So again, guys,
I become very old on this kind of thing, because
20
we're
years.
going back to from the very first time I start working in the ship. I started working in 97,
1997.
and I'm still here.
Wow.
1997.
So you like it here, huh?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So that's Juanito, and if you have questions for him, shoot us a comment or shoot us a
You're
message
gonna ask him.
on the comment below, and we'll see you guys on our next one. Bye bye.